Okay, I'm back at it again. That's my last review of Disney Spook Me movies. This, I'm going to review on Minions: The Rise of Gru. Came out in 2022, the same year as the Bob's Burgers movie, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Top Gun Maverick, The Bad Guys, Lightyear Turning Red, Avatar: The Way of Water, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, Blues Big City Adventure, Strange World. Hang on, guys. DC League of Super Pets, Morbius, Hotel Transylvania, Transformania, Accelera. So yeah. So basically, what the plot is, this takes place after Minions left off. Stuart, Bob, and Kevin are going fine. They have a new boss called Gru, and Gru wants to be on the vicious. Loves this villain team called the Vicious Six. He wants to be a part of it since Wild Knuckles got replaced, and then he auditions for it, and then Otto it's always try to talk to Gru, but Kevin and Stuart both hate Otto, which yeah. And Gru tries to go to Vicious Six, but the Vicious Six rejects him, and then he steals the stone that they were going to use for the Chinese New Year thing. So they go after him, and he tries to, and they go after him and try to find Gru, and then Gru gets kidnapped, and it's up to Stuart, Bob, and Kevin to save him and Otto, and that's basically what the plot is. Now, guys, when I heard they were making a Minions 2 back then, I was like, wow, Minions 2? That was unexpected. Which, yeah, I was very, very unexpected. But then, when it got a trailer, I was like, wow, I've got to see this movie. I'm so excited. This was going to come out in 2020, but sadly, it got delayed to 2021, which I was very upset because of coronavirus. Which, yeah, even though I've moved on from coronavirus, I must say, screw coronavirus. Which, yeah, I have to despise coronavirus at a better passion. Anyway, then it was going to come out in 2021, and then it sadly got delayed to 2022. Which, when it hardly got delayed to 2022, you see in one of my old videos, I was devastated. I was like, no, why would it get delayed? Yeah, I was absolutely devastated, guys. I was very upset. But yeah, but then when in 2022 when it came out, I was like, fine. I was so happy. I saw it on opening day, on day release, and then when I watched in 40 acts, and then when I watched it, I loved it very much. I absolutely loved this movie. Yeah, the wait for this movie was a nightmare. Honestly, the wait for Minions Rise of Gru was an absolute nightmare. Along with the Bob's Burgers movie, which the wait for the Bob's Burgers movie was an absolute nightmare as well. Which yeah. So anyway, so now let's get to this. So the animation in this movie, oh, what can I say? The animation is my favorite animation in any Illumination movie. Despite the Super Mario Bros. Movie is my favorite Illumination movie of all time, but the Minions Rise of Gru animation is definitely the best animation out there. Which yeah, no one can ever argue with that ever. So yeah. So anyway, and yes, I despise Harry Thomas Pictures' rant on this movie with a burning passion. Yeah, Harry Thomas Pictures did an extreme rant on this movie, which yeah, I absolutely despise it with a burning passion. So yeah, I love Harry Thomas Pictures, but yeah. Anyway, so let's get to the climax. It's awesome. I love the climax. Now let's get to the characters. Gru's a great character. Stuart is still awesome. Bob is funny. Kevin is still a great character. And Otto, yeah, this is the first time we see Otto, which for some reason he did not appear in the first Minions, but oh well. Which Otto, I gotta say, he's a great character. I like Otto. He's a very funny character. So yeah. And for some reason Mel did not appear in this movie. I don't know why, but I wish Mel appeared in this movie, but oh well. So yeah. Anyway, so now let's get to the villains, the Vicious Six. Honestly, I love the Vicious Six. They were such awesome villains. Bell Bottom is such a great villain. I love Bell Bottom. She was such a great villain. And it turns out in Despicable Me 4 that her and Scarlet were actually best friends. Yeah, Scarlet Overkill and Bell Bottom are best friends. So yeah. Anyways, and I do like the other villains. I like Jean Claude is a great villain. Nunchuck was funny. The villain with the roller skates, yeah, he's a funny villain. I like him. And Stronghold is an awesome villain as well. Which Vicious Six is an awesome villain team. It's all are awesome villains. I love Vicious Six. Although there is one character that I actually like, and that's Wild Knuckles. Which Wild Knuckles, honestly, is a great character. I love Wild Knuckles. Like, Gru absolutely loved him. Like, he was a huge fan of Wild Knuckles, which, yeah. And yeah, rest in peace, the voice actor who plays Wild Knuckles, which, yeah. The voice actor who played as Wild Knuckles passed away last year, which, rest in peace, the voice actor who plays Wild Knuckles, so, yeah. Which I love Wild Knuckles, he's a great villain, he was such a great character, so, yeah. And Dr. Nefario came back in this movie, which, yeah, he was in the first Minions, but only in one scene. But yeah, Dr. Nefario is an awesome character. I love Dr. Nefario. And yeah, Dr. Nefario did appear in Despicable Me 3, but sadly was frozen and thin ice. So yeah, thankfully he came back in Despicable Me 4. So yeah. So overall, guys, I was like, I have a cup when I went to go see this movie in cinemas. I had a cup of Minions, like of Stuart and Otto, which yeah, that was awesome. So yeah, and then I got this movie on DVD for my 14th birthday. So yeah, and I also watched it, and I may have saw this movie on day release 2 years ago, but you know, it's gonna shock you guys. I also saw this movie in the cinemas in my school. No joke, I actually saw this movie in cinemas with my school. That's kind of surprising, I know. It's really cool that I saw this movie in cinemas with my school. So I saw this movie in cinemas twice. One on opening day, and two with my school. Which, yeah. I know it's surprising, guys. Yeah, this movie may have been by Gru, but at least it still had Stuart, Bob, and Kevin screen time in this. Yeah. And yeah, Bob is a funny character. I'm glad we see him again in this movie. And yes, I have this movie in DVD, like I said. And this movie's on Netflix, and I did do an opening logo to it, but sadly it's leaving Netflix very soon. Which, yeah, I will rewatch it again at some point. So yeah, and I did rewatch it on its 2nd anniversary. So yeah. So well, guys, I gave this movie a 10 out of 10. It's an amazing, brilliant masterpiece. It's one of the best movies out there. It's my fourth favorite Illumination movie of all time. Third being Despicable Me 4. Second being Migration. And first being Super Mario Bros. Movie. And yes, I have reviewed on Super Mario Bros. Movie. And my review on Super Mario Bros. Movie has aged very well. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. And banana! Oh, and also they're making a Minions 3, which I'm very hyped for Minions 3. I don't know how it's going to work because the voice actor, but his Knuckles passed away. Which, yeah. And I also like that karate lady as well. Yeah, she was funny. So anyway, so yeah, like I said, it gives me 10 out of 10. It's a great masterpiece. Love this movie very much. I'm so excited for Minions 3. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and banana!